joy in your voice. I hear a relief in your voice. Do you want to tell us your journey?
Pardon me?
I said I hear a little relief in your voice, a little joy in your voice.
Yes, yes.
Do you want to share with us your story?
Yes. Okay. Last year, June,
Mm-hmm.
after my last lab, my doctor informed me that my A1C was up, was
Mm-hmm.
6.6, and he said to me, you have to put you on metformin. And, I was very skeptic because I'm like, no, when you have family member that have diabetes and you see the changes that they go through with this medication. And I was determined that I will not take the medication. And he said to me, you have a heart condition and I don't want you to get diabetes. I said, no, I'm not taking it. And thanks to my husband, he's a faithful listener to Aston, and I came home and I told him, what he said, and he encouraged me to call New Species. I called New Species and I spoke with the doctor at the time. That was Dr. Lunar.
Okay.
Yes, and she told me, well, I told her my doctor saying what I want to do, and she says, okay, you're on the right track. And I started taking New Species, and I took it, 3 months. In the fourth month, I went back and have my labs taken because I also have thyroid problems too. And my doctor was surprised. He says, what have you been doing? Your A1C is down to 5.6. What have you been doing? This was 6.6 now. So I told him, I said, I'm taking New Species. And he said to me, really? What is that? So I told him holistic medicine, and he said to me, there are good people out there, but we don't know them. I said, well, that's what I've been taking, and that's what brings down my A1C. And it's a year ago already, and I'm still down to my 5.6, still working on it, and I give God thanks and thanks for New Species, because had I not tried, because, I watched my mom die from diabetic. Yes, diabetes is not a nice thing. Yes, no. Hardcore. Yes. So when you watch your family member, your mom, it's just so hard.
I know.
So I was determined.
I saw my mom, fade away with complication of diabetes as well, Millie. So you and I are in the same boat.
And for those of us out there who are like still wondering, should I try this? Yes, it worked for me. And if it didn't work, I would not be on this radio saying this. It worked for me, and I'm not on metformin because that's the medication he was going to give me. It worked. It worked. Thanks to my husband. He's the one who encouraged me and said, try Aston product. Try Aston product. And I tried it, and it did work for me.
Keep him
Thank
around.
you so much. Thank you so much. In life, there are many paths you can take and many people who share the journey. But the special people who help you along the way is the most important people who who care enough to give. And thanks, Mr. Aston, for doing that good work. Continue to do your research. You're awesome. Thank you so much. And for those of you out there who are looking for somewhere to worship on a Sunday, you can come over to United Church of Jesus Christ. We're at 3936 Bronxwood Avenue. You can come and worship with us. God bless you. Have a wonderful evening.
And say hello to your bishop for us, okay?
Yes, I will.
I know, by the way, DJ Roy, Millie is not her right name. That's her acting, dancing name.
Okay.
Her name is actually Myrtle Lee. So, but I can say it because she said I can say it. But she's good friends with Mr. Copeland, So.
Oh, Mr. Copeland, that's family, Copeland Fox.
Yes. Yes.
Good friend. As a matter of fact, all his brothers and me are good friends. And one of his brothers, played ball together back in the days. And I've been on so many shows with Copeland. I've been on tour with Copeland, so I know him extremely well. So for you to be in the book, I mean, you're a celebrity too.
Thank you.
And by the way, Millie, I did not know that DJ Roy knows Mr. Copeland. I did not know that until now.
He's very famous. A lot of people out there who know him. A lot of people. Oh, yes.
First time I went to Bermuda, Oakland Forbes is the one that took me to host a show with Frankie Paul and Capleton and some more artists that was
Oh,
on the show. He was the first person to
okay,
take me to
okay.
Bermuda. So we go way back. We go way
Yes,
back.
yes, me too. We
But
go way back yonder, way back into Jamaica. Yes,
well,
way
well,
back.
God bless you. Thank you so much for sharing your story. Please
You're
stay on your
welcome.
journey and
Have
tell more people if they have any health issues. New species are doing it. New species
I
are doing it.
definitely will. I definitely will. And God bless you. Have a wonderful weekend.
You
Stay
too.
safe.
Thank you so much. Thank you so
Bye
much.
bye.
Bye bye,
Hmm.
All right,
Millie.
Aston.
Take care.
Bye bye, Aston. Take care now.
Wow.
Much love.
Much love, man. Aston.
Sir.
Uh, um, gosh, I don't want to sound like DJ Khaled and say another one, Austin. But there's so many.
I didn't
And
know who she was, DJ Roy. She's been working with New Species for over a year. I didn't know who she was until this morning.
yeah,
I have
for
all
her to be,
these, very well known, great
oh yeah,
contributors to culture and history. And I talk with a lot of them. I don't even know until they tell me months or years later who they really were.
yeah.
Yeah,
And that's because you treat everybody equally.
that's
You don't
true.
treat anybody different, whether they're famous in music or famous in, and you got a lot of teachers that you're helping. You have a lot of doctors that you're helping to us. Then
Right.
there's so many that comes under the banner of new species. What surprised me more than anything else is not just the doctors that are on new species, but when I think about all the the, the resources that you can get out of the motherland, the herbs, the spices, and to have such a strong new species in the motherland taking your formula, Austin. That's big, Austin. That is truly big.
Well, you let's give God the glory, sir.
Amen. 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 So, Austin,
Sir.
um, gosh, I don't know if we can squeeze in some history. We touched on diabetes because the young lady spoke about where she was and how her journey's coming along. Where do you want to go now? Talk to me.
Well, Monday school people, make sure you record it when you join. You all should, record it so you get your children and your grandchildren and friends
Yes.
anywhere in the world to listen in. Yesterday, I spoke with a gentleman from Tanzania, and he was just cracking up how he never thought he would hear history, like this on a radio station. He's so surprised, and us talking about ancient history, African history, and how it affects us all today. So on Monday School, we're going to continue the conversation on
Okay.
letting people know that the pieces, all the great pieces
Mm.
in mathematics and chemistry and astronomy and physics and spirituality and
Mm.
God worship, all those pieces came from deep down in Africa to Kemet or ancient Egypt and Kush. These
Mm.
are the people who put all this together thousands of years before Kush existed, before Kemet or ancient Egypt existed. And that's what people are going crazy about the jewelry, that they didn't know that this extraordinary knowledge existed thousands of years before Kemet in ancient Egypt or Kush. So we're going to continue that in Monday School. And it's important, people, that you record it. Yes, Kayla has it up on our app. So those of you
Right.
who don't have the New Species app, you should download it and share all this information.
Come on.
Share all this information on social media, people. Don't keep it to yourselves.
All right. People, you know what to do. And please join us Monday from Monday School at 11 o'clock right here on 93.5 FM. In the meantime, everyone should be calling, placing your order to get on these starter packages. Easy. Call today and have them shipped directly to your doorstep. 888 548 3150. 888